I'm going to demonstrate self-myofascial release techniques using the foam roll. This is in addition to stretching. This can help you improve recovery, improve circulation in your muscles. A lot of times with exercise, your muscles will knot up and get kind of bumps in your muscles. This can cause knee pains, ankle pains, back pains. Everything's connected in one chain, so it's important to make sure that everything is smoothed out and there's no kinks in that chain. So we're going to go through the basics, starting with piriformis stretch. The proper way to do foam roll stretching and myofascial release with the foam roll is not to simply just rock back and forth. The purpose of moving back and forth or rolling back and forth is to find the area that you need to stop on. Where you're really doing the work is as you're rolling, you notice where there's these tight spots or hot spots. Once you find them, you want to hold directly on it until they release. Now, a lot of times this won't happen right away. It'll take several sessions. Depending on how bad it is, it could take a couple weeks. But the idea is to get rid of those bumps, get rid of those hot spots and knots in your muscle. Common one that a lot of people who run, do cycling, or sit at a desk a lot is piriformis muscle. It's right up here, kind of on the outside, high up on your glute hip area. In order to get it, you want to sit directly on the foam roll with one leg up, crossed over your knee. Rotate your body towards the direction that your knee is pointing and roll forward so it goes high up on your butt until you find a tight area. It's a small muscle right up here. You'll know when you get it because you'll feel a definite tightness. This one, even if you don't feel a huge knot, this is still a small muscle that gets really tight when you sit down a lot or when you cycle or run. So this is a main one that you want to focus on working on. So go until you find that most painful, most tight position and just hold directly on it. Generally, you want to hold for a minimum of 10 seconds. You can hold a lot longer if you want. The more painful, the more tight the area it is, the longer you should hold on it. So for the other side, get that leg up there, turn towards the knee, roll forward until you find that tight spot and just hold on it. Foam rolling can be done before or after your workouts. I prefer to do it after the workouts. I also like to do it sometimes at home when I'm by myself. The more knots and hot spots you have, the more time you should spend doing foam rolling. If you roll in an area, your quads for example, you don't feel anything, everything feels smooth, then you don't really need it. If it's like a minefield and you've got bumps and knots and hot spots all over the place, then you need to spend a lot of time on it. General rule is you want to spend as much time as you can until you get all those knots out.